Yo, what up, people? What's popping? What's good? What's good? We're about to go in today. Shout out to everybody in the chats. What's going on? Miles is going to be on his way here in a minute. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Monogamous Player, all about the Benjamins. Baz is in the building. Iceberg S. Eddie, Ed Zone is in the building. Shout out to you, bro. Jay Bird, Unique 79 is in the building. What's going on? What's popping with your fam? Certified Tyrone, Phil, Brad. Monogamous Player again is up in here. Let's get it cracking, man. You know, listen, I want all the smoke today. I want all of the fucking smoke today. You understand what I'm saying? Phil, Brad, I said email itaxmediaservice@gmail.com and someone will get to you within 24 hours. I can't get to you now because I'm on the stream, my brother. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, what up? Give me a second. I was I had a photo shoot, so I gotta adjust my camera shit. But give me a second.
Got you. Well, actually, as you're doing that, we're gonna go into the trailer like we do at this time and get that shit cracking. All right. So we'll be back in a second.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Cujo, you'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right. We here, people. We here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know, I would love if some of the, you know, the incels, black pills, red pills, whoever pills call up. That'll be great today. We're going to talk about you guys today because it's interesting. It's getting ridiculous. And trust me, this is tough love. This is all out of love, people. Like anything that we're doing is out of love. We're not just sitting here talking shit. Because if we didn't like y'all, we wouldn't say nothing. We just let y'all fall off the cliff. You understand what I'm saying? We just let y'all fucking lose. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on. How come where you at look like an episode of Good Times?
I know. I know it's not old school. It's like
I know, right?
old school shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm out here in Florida. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody in Florida and shit. You feel me? So I'm out here doing a seminar with Caleb Jones. Some of y'all might know him from Black Dragon blog. Make sure you go check him out. Shout out to my dude Caleb Jones, Alpha Male 2.0. Shout out to him. So yeah, man. So listen, guys. Today I want to talk. I titled this, why being a loser with no game who complains about women is cool now. You understand what I'm saying? The shit is cool as fuck now. And what you have to understand is that the reason why it's really cool now, the reason why it's like, popular, the reason why a lot of this stuff on the internet where dudes is just bitching and moaning, complaining, crying, and all that other stuff, right, is because guys who are losers, right, realized how many other guys were out there that were also losers. And then therefore it was like, oh, so I'm not alone. So I have a community of losers that I can latch on to and I can be a part of. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that because there's so many losers, being a loser is like the it thing now. It's more of like the normal thing. It's the norm. It's like, okay, well, back in the day, if you were a loser, you'd be like, I don't want to be a loser because I actually want to live to my potential and make shit happen. You understand what I'm saying? I actually want to upgrade my situation. I want to make things go in the direction I want it to go in. I want to like do things in a manner to where I can actually progress. But what happens nowadays is that there's so much information out there that's telling you that, hey, you know what? It's okay that you're mediocre. It's okay that you're average. And not only that, it's okay that, you're in this position. And not only that, you can't do anything about it. You understand? It's over for you, bro. You can't do anything about it. So now what happens is that instead of you actually trying to improve your life, what you'll do is that you will just adhere to the loser talk so that you have an excuse to not improve your life. That's what it mainly boils down to, is that you have guys out there who don't really want to improve their life, and they try to hide it under this so-called truth that they have. You understand? They're like, oh, well, it's just a reality that, women aren't going to like this type of guy. It's just a reality that it's female nature that women are going to be this way and going to be that way, right? And so, unfortunately, because you have a lot of guys who are already insecure, who are already weak in the mind, who are already susceptible to bullshit, they're going to gravitate to that. And on top of that, what's going to happen is that because there's so many guys like that, then it becomes a thing where it seems as if this is what it really is, period. Because if you got to ask yourself this question, right? Who's fucking the women? Like, seriously, if guys will say, oh, online dating sucks for men. Really? But who's fucking the women? Like, the dating game is rigged. The dating game sucks. But who's fucking the women? Now, the answer to that question for most guys will be, oh, it's only Chad and Tyrone are fucking all the women. Right? Now, for those guys who you consider Chad or Tyrone or whatever the fuck, those dudes are not the majority of men out here in the world. You understand what I'm saying? You have to understand it. Those are not the majority. So therefore, what you have to understand is that even if all the women just wanted to have sex with Chad and Tyrone was like, hey, I want to have sex with all the women, it can't happen. You understand what I'm saying? Mathematically speaking, it's impossible. You understand? So a lot of the guys out there, what they don't realize is that because they're not actually living in real reality, they're living in internet reality. What they don't really realize is that they're actually fucking up their real life based off of listening to internet life.
Oh.
So your actual life is being fucked up by the stupid shit you're listening to on the internet. You see what I'm saying? And so when you have a person who's trying to help you, like us, you understand what I'm saying? We're like, yo, you guys, you're just saying that and you're just trying to scam and you're just trying to make money and blah, 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 blah. And we're trying to tell you, we're like, listen, all the shit that you're believing is going to lead you down a path of unhappiness, a path of being unsatisfied. And what you're gonna realize is one day you're gonna be sitting at home, you're gonna turn off your computer or whatever, and you're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna be like, damn, you know, I don't got shit popping off for me. All I have is the cults and the fucking groups on the internet that coddle me, but I don't really actually have anything going for me. You see what I'm saying? And so the reason why you have all these guys out here who are trying to make this cool is because it's easier to gravitate to that because you don't actually have to put in any fucking work. Right. As soon as you have to put in work, nobody wants to do anything. If you don't have to put in any work, then it's great because now I can just point the finger, blame the girl. It's not my fault. I'm only 5, 6, or 7, and you know I'm this and I'm that, and yada yada yada. But Miles, what's your thoughts on this shit, man?
Well, it's interesting because you know it's becoming cool to be a loser now. Mm-hmm. Because I think it has to do with the fact that technology has connected us so much.
Right.
But it's like what I'm trying to say is it's like an indicator of knowing you have a certain level of game is that even with all this technology, I still feel more alone than ever before.
Right. Exactly. That's
what I'm saying. Like, I still feel more like, I feel like there's not a lot of people that really think like me. Mm-hmm. You understand? I don't get that feeling of camaraderie like these niggas get. Like, bro, again, and, you know, I'm always talking about this shit, and I know it's going to sound like I'm a hater, but the numbers tell you everything. Mm-hmm. The numbers tell you everything. Mm-hmm. Those people you see on YouTube with crazy numbers,
right?
That's literally because it's the masses gravitate to the shit for a reason,
right?
Look, we got 186 people watching right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And we've been doing this show for how long?
Exactly.
We not even breaking 200 right now. And I'm not saying that to I'm grateful for the 180 something people watching. You understand? But what I'm saying is there's a reason why that number is what it is.
Right.
Because not many people are going to gravitate to guys like us because we're actually saying something that can actually change your life.
Right.
People gravitate to shit that only recognizes what's happening now. Mm-hmm. Because it's easy to point out the fucked up shit in your life.
Right.
It's hard to take the fucked up shit in your life and say, you know what, I'm gonna work on this shit and fucking change it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's what's hard. You understand? And that's why our message only gets 180 something people, even though we've been doing the show for like how long now? For like the past 3 years?
Right.
Past 2 years? You see what I'm saying? But that's okay. That's okay because that's all we need. You understand? But it's just funny how technology, you know, and we've said it before, how if you had trouble talking to women before technology,
right,
it's just giving you access to more women that you're going to have trouble talking to.
That's facts. That's real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
Because before technology, it was only, you know, Sally, Peggy, and Susan in your town that you were scared to go holler at. Mm-hmm. Now you have the option to holler at how many bitches? Mm-hmm. And you was always scared.
Right.
You was always a incel. Mm-hmm. You understand? You was always a fucking whatever the fuck you call yourself.
Right.
So now you're super scared because it's like, oh my God, there's so many women. Mm-hmm. There's so many women to holler at now, and I don't want to do it.
Right. Because if you think about it, if there's more women that you have access to, shouldn't it logically make sense that it's easier for me to get women? How is it harder for you to get women when there's more women for you to get?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like, how much of a loser do you have to be where we're going to give you more access and you still can't make it happen? So it's not, see, and this is the thing. A lot of guys, they say the game has changed. And first of all, most dudes who say that haven't even been around long enough to even have that fucking concept in their head. That's one. Mm-hmm. Two, what happens is that a lot of these dudes, they have the access there. But because in their mind, they're not the type of guy that women would want, the access doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, unfortunately, what happens is this, right? Is that if a lot of guys are out here thinking or feeling like they're not attractive to women, women don't want me, blah, 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 and all this other stuff, right? You got to understand that that's actually just a crazy loser mentality, because you have something there, like us, who's here to help you with that problem that you have.
Right.
So if you're sick and the doctor's like, yo, take this medicine, it'll make you better. And you're like, no, that medicine's a scam. No, that's not going to help. That's bullshit. It's not about the medicine. It's all about this other thing. And you're like, nigga, you're the one who's sick. You're the one who's having issues. You're the one who's having problems, right? So the solution to your problem is here. But then you're shunning away the solution because you think that you know better. You know what I'm saying? And that's the funny part is this. Imagine that your mindset is so fucked up that you think that the ultimate truth is that you have no choice but to be a loser. You understand? Like, that is your destiny. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be a loser. That's the end all be all. There's nothing you can do about it. And that's it. Right? Now, my question to those guys is this. Then what's the point of them doing anything?
Right.
What's the point? Because if there's like let's say like I'm 5'11", you understand what I'm saying? Maybe 6 feet if I wear a certain type of shoes, right? Let's say I'm like, damn man, you know, why can't I be 6'5"? And oh my God, you know, if I was 6'5", I'm never gonna be 6'5". Never. It's not gonna happen.
Right. You
understand? I'm done growing. It's over, right? So if that's the case, why the fuck would I be wasting my time talking about being 6'5"? Like, if the truth is that I have no choice but to stay the size I am because that's the reality, then why would I need to waste time talking about being 6'5"?
Right.
It's stupid. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. But this is the thing that a lot of these guys, don't actually want to admit. The reason why they keep talking about this stuff, the reason why they keep talking shit about dating coaches, the reason why they keep talking about game, the reason why they keep talking about all this other stuff is because in the back of their mind, they actually know that there's something more than the bullshit they're saying. Or they want to hope and wish and pray there has to be something more than the bullshit that they're saying. You see what I mean? This is why they keep talking about it, because there's a glimmer of hope in these losers. And I keep saying losers on purpose because I want you guys to understand you're losers. You understand? It's just like when you go to an AA meeting, you get up, you say, hi, my name is Tim and I'm an alcoholic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You have to say, hi, my name is Incel and I'm a loser.
Emotional damage.
You have to understand you're a fucking loser. In order for you to get help, you have to admit that you're a loser. What it is that if you don't admit you're a loser, what's going to happen is that you're going to keep ignoring the fact that you're a loser, and then you're going to not actually get help because you need to acknowledge you're a loser at first so that you can get help.
But why would I acknowledge that I'm a loser when so many other guys are also having trouble with women? So it's the women's fault, and I'm actually a winner with all my other buddies.
Exactly.
In the community.
Right, exactly.
In the craposphere or whatever the fuck they want to, you know what I mean?
Right. So that's the crazy part. And the reason why I was saying this, guys, is this, right? Because you have some guys who are smart enough to understand that they actually need to take action and have game. Then you have the guys who are probably so far on the deep end that they're just totally fucked up. It's just like there's no saving them. They're just so like their brain is just done. Then you have the guys that are sort of in the middle. You understand? And those are the guys that we're trying to reach, especially the guys who are on the fence where because this is the thing, they get caught up in the situation because there's so many channels and so many motherfuckers who are spouting the loser shit. Because understand this, right? You're gonna have two different types of content creators when it comes to this loser shit, right? You're going to have a content creator who's not a loser, but he's pretending, or he's let's say he's catering to the losers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not really losing. In his real life, he's actually doing on point shit. But to y'all, he's talking some loser shit because he know that's what y'all want to hear, and he knows that's where all of the eyes are going to come from. Right. Then the other type of content creator you have, which is more so the what's going on, is that you have a content creator who also is a loser. The problem is that he is the king of losers, meaning that he's the loser that the losers look up to. You see what I'm saying?
And he knows how to explain why they losing.
Exactly, because he's also losing. You see what I mean? So he can sit there and be like, "Oh, go ahead."
I was gonna say that. See, the thing is, there's something to be said about the ability to explain why you're losing,
right?
As opposed to understanding how to win. You have to understand that there's a market. There's a market for the explanation of why you're losing.
Right.
Because I mean, like, life is what it is. Like, it's easy to lose.
Right.
Losing is easy, right? Things not happening the way you exactly want them is easy. It's easy for that to happen.
Right.
A lot of guys don't know why it's happening. So what they do is they get online and they seek to understand why they're losing. And then the sad part is that once they understand why they're losing,
right,
in a simple sense, their desire doesn't at a certain point, their desire is not to win. Their desire is to simply understand why they're losing.
Right, exactly.
And to stay in the same place with the understanding of why they're losing. So now that I understand why I'm losing, I can accept my title of loser.
Right, exactly.
And I can stay right here and I can just continue to explain away why I'm losing. Now you got some, but you have some men who they try to learn from why they're losing, not to understand why they lost, but to understand why they're not winning. And then they take the lessons of why they're not winning and turn them into information that can help them to eventually win.
Exactly. Because
remember, there are some men who want to win and there's some men who just want to simply understand why they're losing.
Right.
So those are actually the losers.
Right.
Because you're satisfied with understanding why because, bro, think about it, bro. If you really, really think about it, I just fucking explained the entire red pill and all them other pills communities.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
That's it. So basically what I'm saying to you guys is that only get on the Bad Boy membership, only listen to our videos, only fuck with us if you're truly interested in winning.
Right.
If you're truly interested in transforming yourself from the position that you are now into something totally different later. There's a lot of people out here. Let's be honest. There's a lot of people out here that deep down, they're satisfied with where they are. They just need to understand it. And that's what the pill community provides for them. An understanding of their own loser existence.
Right.
Because see, there's something, that's how big existence is. Sometimes you can find satisfaction in just understanding why you exist.
Right.
Not to actually create a purpose and a desire to achieve something within your existence.
Right.
But just to understand why you exist. Think about it. That's why most nerds and most guys who are not good with women, most of them are scientists and mathematicians.
Right.
Because what you do with math and science, you use numbers, statistics, and studies to find out why things are the way they are.
Exactly.
But what do winners do? What do, the athletes and the cool guys? They have respect for the way things are, but what do we want to do though? We want to change them. We want to take that information and we'll have the fucking nerds work for us to help us to change. Because what does an athlete do? An athlete plays a sport. Now, if I take the ball and I flick my wrist, I understand the physics of how to get the ball from here to the rim.
Right.
But there's that little thing called chance that dictates how many times the ball actually goes into the fucking rim.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that little piece of chance, I put in the work to increase the chances of that happen, but of that happening. But science can't dictate the chance.
Right.
But what can science do? I can get with the nerds and the scientist niggas, and I could get them to design sneakers for me. I could get them to fix my knee when I'm injured so I could play again.
Right.
But that's where their efficiency stops.
Mm-hmm.
When I step on the court, that's when I take over.
Right.
Because now I'm actually playing a game of chance.
Mm-hmm.
And what do the women find more exciting? The guy who is dealing with things as they are, or the guy who's trying to change shit?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's it right there. Like the women are excited about the men who are willing to take the chance to try the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Willing to take the shot. The fucking nerd is gonna be like, well, the trajectory of the ball weighs six kilograms, and the diameter of the rim is 10 feet, and you're standing 10 feet away from the basket, and so this is what I understand based on the facts and the numbers.
Exactly, and then the statistics say this, and that's why you always say the red pill dudes talk about the stats say.
Right.
You know
what does the athlete, the cool nigga, do? The athlete's like, shut up, nerd nigga. I'm trying to.
Exactly. They just take action, bro.
I'm trying to take action, nigga. I'm trying to dribble. I'm trying to look cool. I'm trying to get to be the best in this industry, no matter what the numbers say. Because think about it, right? You have athletes who they shoot a certain percentage for one season, but what do? They work real hard in the off season and they try to make their numbers better.
Mm-hmm.
They're not satisfied with the numbers the way they are. They're satisfied with improving the numbers.
And that's the difference. That's the difference. That's real shit.
Well, is $ Miles in the game up in the chat? Did you paste that in the chat?
Yeah, it's in there.
Nigga, I just explained everything to y'all. I just gave y'all the whole shit.
Right. And you know what's crazy? This is the thing. This is what's funny about what you just said too, is what guys don't understand is this. The taking action is the thing that makes you learn about shit in the real world. Right. Because what you're doing is that now that you're actually in the situation, then you can see how you adapt to that situation in real time. Because the statistics don't mean nothing to you when you are actually doing something. Because what the fuck does the statistics mean anyway? Because this is what a lot of these goofy losers do. What they do is you say to a loser, you say, hey, why don't you try to do this? You know what a loser's gonna do? He's gonna look up the statistics first and see what everybody else said, and then he's like, well, the statistics said that 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna succeed at this, so what's the point? And that's how they live their life.
Right.
They don't actually do nothing. You see what I'm saying? They only live their life based off of what other motherfuckers is doing. They're like, well, it's smarter to look at the statistics, because if the statistics say this, then that means that most likely my chances are blah, 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 blah. And then they wonder why a woman don't want to fuck with them.
Right.
You think a woman want to fuck with a nigga whose life is based off statistics? You think a woman want to deal with a dude who's following what everybody else fucking said? That's crazy. But see, this is how these guys think. That's that loser shit. I remember I was listening to an audio program. I forgot what book this was, but I was like, I never forgot this shit. This nigga, he said, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to think about it. He says, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? You know what I'm saying? He said, how do you put a giraffe in the refrigerator? Right? And so what he said is, most people, they think, oh, you got to chop up the giraffe in little bitty pieces and then put it in the different sections of the refrigerator. He said, I'm going to tell you how to put a giraffe in the refrigerator. He said, you open the fridge, you stuff the giraffe in, and then you close the fucking door. That's it. That's it. And see, exactly, this is all you got to do. Do it.
Just
Do it. That's how you do it. You just fucking do it. And so that's the problem with a lot of guys when they have the loser mentality. They're so concerned about all the particulars and all the little things and the statistics and all that other shit. And I gotta feel safe before. Well, Locario, what's the point of cold approaching? Because statistically, if I approach this amount, you see what I'm saying? And that's all. Right. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin. Shout out to my dude K Zaggin 20. So it's like, well, I don't want to approach because statistically, if I approach women, then this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Oh, well, online dating. Well, statistically, they said that, 80% of women think that most of the guys on online dating are unattractive. Oh, why don't you go and, go out there and try to date? Well, statistically, it's like, bruh. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Exactly, Thomas. This is how niggas fucking text messages be looking. They be sending charts and graphs to their boys and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They boys.
I want to say something for you guys who haven't seen the Game Kings documentary. Mm-hmm. There's a part in the documentary, and shout out to Boss Mac, man. Shout out to Boss Mac.
Dick is a gift.
Boss Mac, he breaks down the paradigm of the square nigga and the drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost the same paradigm of the the science nerd nigga and the athlete cool nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? One man is dealing with society the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I'm gonna get a job, I'm gonna get a career, I'm gonna work 9 to 5, I'm gonna get a salary, I'm gonna pay my taxes, and then I'm gonna get a house and a mortgage, and right.
Mm.
You got the drug dealer.
Right.
The drug dealer is living a life where he doesn't know what might happen next.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so many possibilities and the money's coming fast and it's so much shit.
Right.
You understand? And then these same nerd niggas be like, there's this girl that I like, but she keeps me in the friend zone. But every time I turn around, she's on a date with another drug dealer. Another one of these fucking bad boys. And every time I talk to her, she says she would like a nice guy, and I'm like, hey,
hello, I'm a nice guy.
There's a nice guy right here, just waiting for you, babe. Yet you keep giving up the pussy to these fucking bad boys and drug dealers. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about. There are men who we want to change. We're not worried about what the numbers say.
Right.
We want to improve the numbers.
Exactly.
Or we just don't give a fuck about the numbers at all. We're ready to do what we want to do.
Exactly.
So fuck the numbers.
Exactly. And also real quick, I'm gonna say that I don't want to interrupt you, but real quick, because it popped in my head, and I was like, what are the numbers based on though? Because remember, most people are losers. So are we taking statistics based off of a percentage of people who most likely are fucking losers?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Well, most women, they divorce the guys. I understand why, because most niggas are losers. That's like, it's duh, right? You see what I'm saying? So now I'm supposed to live my life based off of stats, based off of motherfuckers who are losers?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Stupid shit, man.
It's a similar parallel with, rich guys and poor guys, that this whole high value man shit. And because you have some guys who, they look at their life and they're just willing to do the bare minimum, the 9 to 5 or the career life. And then you got these other guys who, they take money from their career and they start a trucking company, and then they do, they might start a YouTube channel, or they start a second business, and then they start to make more and more money. You understand? They go from 6 figures to 7 figures and so on and so forth.
Right.
And it just so happens that that's the guy that the woman gravitates to. And it's not necessarily about the amount of money that he has, but it's about his attitude and the way he sees the world.
Right.
Where he's not willing to do what the average motherfucker do. He want to do what he want to do.
Right. Exactly.
Because he don't look at himself like the average motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? This is why I say this almost every show. This is why we talk about how important identity is, guys.
Exactly. Right.
God made you different from everybody else for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's giving you the opportunity to create a brand new thing in this world.
Right.
A brand new experience for yourself and for the bitch.
Right.
You understand? And that's what it's about. Again, the losers, the reason why they losers is because they are happy to explain why things are the way they are, meaning they're happy to explain why they're losers. Winners lose. Don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
Winners lose, but we're not satisfied with an explanation of why we're a fucking loser.
Exactly.
We're only satisfied when we can take the information, learn from it to become winners.
Exactly. Facts. That's why when dudes be talking that, oh, it's over, bro, and all that other stupid shit, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. And guys, the calling number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. I see we got some calls in the chat. In the line. We're about to get to those in a second. But that's the thing, though. You understand? Is that a lot of guys are sitting there, because even look, Russell Douglas in the thing, he said it's impossible to put a giraffe in a refrigerator, stop the cap. Oh, my God.
That's what he's doing.
This nigga, bruh.
Yo, he's one of those nerd niggas I'm talking about.
Exactly. Well, statistically, actually, the giraffe is about this tall, so therefore, nigga.
Stop the cap, Mrs. Locario.
Yo.
He's like Mr. Fring from The Simpsons.
Glavin, you can't fit a giraffe in a refrigerator, Mr. Locario. What are you, some type of? You're gonna need a debigulator. That's what you're gonna need. To fit a giraffe in a.
Yo, these dudes is hilarious, man. Yo, I'm telling you, see, that's the thing, man. With the loser mentality. Don't die on us, Miles. Miles is about to die. Yo, that's the thing with the loser mentality. The loser mentality makes you think that way. You understand what I'm saying? See, shout out to Beanie Siegel, man. He had a song and he said, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you still amongst those stars. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, that nigga's about to kill me.
Beanie Siegel said, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you amongst those stars, my nigga.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's winner thinking.
Exactly.
The loser thinking is always, I can't, and it's never gonna happen, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, damn, bro, like niggas wonder why chicks don't want to fuck them. I'll be like, y'all don't understand. Like these dudes, they be like, it's all about looks. No, it's not all about looks. It's because you're a loser, bro. like you think, actually, like this is the thing. You ever notice these guys who are losers don't look at shit on a whole spectrum? It's not that women don't want to fuck you. It's not just that. Guys who are cool, who would want to be friends with, don't want to fuck with you either. You understand what I'm saying? These loser dudes don't even have cool guy friends because cool guys ain't trying to fuck with losers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, man. But
I hope Russell Douglas was joking though. But if he was, that's hilarious.
Bro, it's crazy. But let's get some of these calls real quick. We're gonna go to 516-520-617-720 and 718. So we got some people up in the joint. So 516, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Jay.
Jay, what up, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did.
All right. What's going on?
Yo, well, Miles, like you touched upon this point, like maybe like 10 minutes ago or some shit. But you said you feel alone because basically like society and a lot of people don't really think the way that you do. And like I feel the same exact way too, you know. And I just want to know like how you deal with it, because sometimes this shit gets annoying, like just being around these motherfuckers all the time that on some pussy ass shit. Like, how do you really deal with it? I mean, I do my own thing, like, you know what I'm saying? I still move forward, I do what I gotta do, but sometimes it's just inevitable you come across some bitch that, and I'm not saying bitches and women, I'm just saying bitches in person in general, that's just, you know, on that faggot shit, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what I do is, bro, I try to focus on myself and just be grateful for my own life and just focus on the things that are good in my life, bro. You understand? That's the
Yeah.
To me, that's the best way to live life in general, because you always going to come across people that don't agree with you, or people that leave a bad taste in your mouth. Like I remember one time I had to cuss out this bum. Because it was me. All right, I was moving some shit with a friend of mine, and he hired this guy who he knows around the neighborhood, who he's a homeless dude, right? And we was there moving the shit, and he just kept talking about how fucked up his life was. And I told my man, I said, bro, I'm getting tired of this dude, bro. And then I looked at the dude and I said, bro, I said, I'm gonna need you to be quiet, right? Because your constant complaining is making me like physically ill. Like he was one of them people who, he's probably a nigga that was on drugs too. You know them niggas that's on drugs, they just be talking.
Right.
And he just kept complaining. So I told him, I said, bro, if we're gonna continue to do this, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. And I told my man, I said, bro, if you don't stop, I'm gonna leave. Because I can't take this, literally,
Right.
And then my man told him like, yo, bro, just be quiet. Let's just move the stuff and blah, blah, blah. You understand? So, but do what you have to do, be respectful. But again, the most important thing to do, bro, is to be grateful for your own life and focus on what you got to focus on. And if you're in any situation where you feel uncomfortable and people are like, putting you in that situation where you feel like I said, uncomfortable, then, be willing to remove yourself from the situation. Don't argue with people like that. You understand? Don't argue with people and don't let their poison become your food. You understand? Don't do that. Be willing to excuse yourself from a situation and just focus on your own life, man.
Yeah, bro. I heard you. That negative energy shit, yeah, you just gotta fuck all that shit. Just stay with yourself. So thanks a lot, Miles.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, bro. All right, let's go to 520. 520, what's good? What's good?
Yo, what's up with y'all? I donated to the Cash App.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just wanted to say, like, I completely agree with you guys when it comes to this topic of a lot of guys being losers. I used to be so heavy into the red pill stuff, like, because I'm 20 now, and I used to be into it until I was like 17. And I started to listen to y'all, and I started to realize, like, I actually like women, but like I wouldn't like women complaining about men and not doing anything. And I realized I was doing the same shit as the woman was. I'm thinking to myself, like, how can I be sitting here talking about women complaining and I'm doing the same thing with women? I ain't doing nothing to make. And I realized, I remember you said something one time, like, everything, like, in terms of your relationship problems is because of you, and the woman is following what you do. And when you told me that, it changed my life, because I look back to me in high school and all the times I got played. I'm like, it's because of me.
Right.
It's because of my own actions and how I felt about myself is the reason why I didn't even get played. I played myself. And when it comes to other guys, I tell other guys about y'all all the time. Like, it's crazy. I tell them, like, they made me realize all the stuff that's going on in my life is because of me. And some guys, you could tell they kind of disagree. Well, and I just be like, bro, but it's because I started talking to women. I started realizing the words y'all were saying. And you guys are the closest thing. Actually, the truth, not the closest thing. All the rest of this stuff is just people complaining and stuff. And to piggyback off the last caller about negative people, I have my own YouTube channel. I'm trying to make my own content. And I have a friend who I had to distance myself from because he would help me record the videos, but we live in a smaller town, right? So not everyone's gonna be out every Friday night and stuff. Because I'll do public interviews, and he'll just be complaining, bro. He'll be like, "Oh, we need to go to a bigger state." And I remember one time we were driving, this nigga's complaining like, "Oh, there's nothing to record out here." I had to stop the car. I said, "Nigga, are we in a bigger state right now, my nigga?
Right.
I'm gonna work with what the fuck I'm gonna work with." You know what I mean? Like, and I had to distance myself because it got to the point where when I was done doing my videos and recording, I just felt drained. And you shouldn't be around men who make you feel drained because their own life is messed up. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
I'm so glad I'm so glad I talked to Miles, the consultation. That changed my life too. And I just appreciate you guys because I'm 20 and I feel like I'm going on the right path. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I know I'm going in the right path. So I appreciate y'all so much. For
That's
real.
what's up, bro. And what's your YouTube channel? Shout out to YouTube channel. Subscribe and all that.
Yeah, it's called Preach 811. So it's Preach 811. Preach 811. I'll be able to chat and stuff sometimes. So.
That's what's up, man.
I appreciate y'all.
That's what's up, man. Keep doing your thing, my brother. Appreciate you, man. That's what I'm talking about. You see, like, at least we be reaching some of the young boys out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and shout out to Lorenzo for the $100 cash app to that $ Miles in the game.
Yes, facts. That's what we talking about. Appreciate you guys, man.
Value for value. Appreciate you, Lorenzo.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. But yeah, preach 811 for homies YouTube. Go subscribe, guys.
Yes, sir. So let's go to 617. 617. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, Mr. Locario, man, it's an honor to speak to you, honestly, because I remember back in 2016, man, everything you're saying is so true. Like, I was one of those dudes, you know, I used to literally watch pickup content all the time on YouTube, man, and I used to always go in the field. I never took action, man. And one day I just like reached out to there's a certain lady, of course, I'm not gonna mention anyone's name, and you know, he just held me accountable, man. He just told me, listen, like, you know, I took a few, you know, camps with him, boot camps with him and stuff like that, man. Like, man, it just showed me I just saw something different, man. You know, like I was one of those losers, and everything you're saying is 100% true, man. This is not bullshit, man. Seriously.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Do you have any questions? Anything?
No, I mean, I remember meeting you in Union Square, man. You know, that was an honor, man. You know,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Meeting you also, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, keep doing your thing, man.
I don't have any questions, but the reason why I'm basically calling, I just want because I was just reminiscing, like, damn, this was me, like back in 2016. I used to watch. When I tell you, Mr. Locario, I used to literally go to work, come back home, pick up, code approach, infield, this. It was horrible, man. And every time I you know how you lie to yourself, like, oh, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna take action, but when you go out there, you just freeze.
Right.
You know, it's just
right. But that's part of it though. But see, even that's part of it too, and that's better than not doing anything, because at least you have the awareness, and you go out, you freeze, you be like, damn, well, at least I know now that this is where I'm at. And unfortunately, most guys don't even get to that point. You understand what I'm saying? They don't even see where they're gonna be at, and that's the problem with a lot of these guys, and that's one of the things that makes a dude a loser. See, I want to get something straight.
Exactly.
A guy, listen, you guys are not losers if you're having trouble getting women. You guys are not losers if you don't have a girlfriend. You guys are not losers if you're not, you know, actually out there, you know, making shit happen with women. You're only a loser when you accept the bullshit you told yourself, and then you're sitting there not taking action because of the bullshit you told yourself. That's what makes you a loser. You see what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate that there's so many dudes out there who gravitate to loser talk, and they internalize it, and then they just stay there, and then they're not open to information that's gonna actually help them progress. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what it is.
Exactly. And one thing these guys have to do, like you said, one thing that's really key. You have to take action. You have to go out there and make the approach. You can't just sit on your ass and just watch content, listen to what everybody else say. You have to go out there. Open your freaking mouths, people. You have to say something. At least start off with a hello. Like, you know what I mean? You have to do something, man. That's how you're gonna. Man, I was just reminiscing, man. But I want to, you know, give you a shout out, Mr. Locario, man. Shout out to you. I love what you do, man.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. All right, let's go to 720. 720. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's up, man? This is Joe. I'm 34 from Denver, Colorado. Thanks for taking my call.
What's up, my brother?
First time caller.
That's what's up. Hold on. Did you donate?
I have a question.
Hold on. Did you donate?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's going on.
And so my question is, I've been with my girl for we're going on 18 years, and like it's not about like I'm trying to pick up girls or nothing, but I'm trying to get how do I keep my girl interested in me and like keep her wet? You know what I mean? Like I know it's a different kind of question, but like picking up girls, I don't have an issue with that. It's just I want to keep my girl like interested in me and keep the chemistry like fire, like when we first got together.
Right.
Like we got together when we were in high school, you know, and I'm 34 now, so I'm just trying to keep that flame lit. You know what I mean? Like what tips or what advice can you give me? You know, so she ain't out there, you know, trying to look for somebody else, or you know what I mean?
All right. Well, let me ask you this. So you say y'all been together since high school, and you how old now?
I'm 34.
34.
She's 32. She just turned.
Okay, so that's so y'all been together for a minute. All right. So I mean, is there anything? Is there anything in the situation now that's making you think that she's losing interest or whatever it is like that?
Man, to be honest, like I stepped out a couple years back. You know, I got a new job and I was working with a baddie, and you know, just I ended up stepping out on the relationship, and you know, I was with that other girl for a few months, and it just wasn't what I wanted.
So wait, so you cheated on her, or y'all broke up, or took a break, and then you fucked with the other girl? Which one was it?
I mean, we were together, and I was kind of already like, you know, talking to her, but we didn't mess around, or we didn't have sex yet while we were together. You know, I broke it off before we did all that.
Okay, and then
but, you know, she still thinks I cheated, and
right, and then you got back with her after the fact, like after you was done with that chick.
Yeah. Exactly. I was like, you know what, like this is where I want to be. I want, you know, to work things out with you. But she's like, all right, you know, and it just ain't the same, you know. And it's been 3 years already since we've been back together trying to work things out and stuff. So.
Right. Well,
and I noticed like when we go out together, like her attention kind of like, I don't know. I kind of see her like looking around, you know. I know it's normal to look at other dudes and stuff, but I just want her to. I just want to keep that flame, you know what I mean? I want her.
Right. Well. Let me say this. Let me say this. You want the good news first, or you want the bad news?
I'll take whatever, man.
Okay. Let me give you the bad news first. Okay. So the bad news is that at this point she will never. You understand? And I don't like to say never. That's too harsh, but I'm gonna say never. I'm leaning on never. Okay. She will never see you the same again. You understand what I'm saying? Never. Now, the good news is that doesn't necessarily mean that she won't still respect you, love you, and want to be with you. So she can still want to be with you, respect you, love being with you, like you, and all that other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? The thing that you need to do to keep things interesting, keep shit going, and keep things going in the right direction is that what you need to do is that you got to be extremely consistent in what you've been doing in the past 3 years and keep doing that, and then stay consistent from here on out. Because what happened with the situation with the other girl is that it was probably like more of an inconsistent type of situation. You understand? So now what happens is that even though y'all are back together, she's looking at you as an inconsistent type of guy a little bit. So what happens is that now you have to work your way back to consistency. Do you see what I'm saying? And then so what happens is this though, even though she'll see you as consistent if you work your way back to that situation, because that other situation happened before, there's still going to be a little bit of her in most cases where she's going to feel a little bit of that resistance because of what you did. It just is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a permanent stain on your record, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like it just is. It's just part of the game. So and again, you know, it's unfortunate that that's how it is, but that's how it is. You understand? And also it depends a lot of times on the specific woman you're with. So I know you know your girl better than we know her. But from what you're saying, it sounds like what happened affected her in a way to where it was very I don't like to say traumatic because I feel like that's too dramatic, but it affected her in a certain way to where that's still a stain there. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes some of the stains don't come out. So you got to understand. That's why I said that she's most likely going to never see you the same again. But it doesn't mean that she's still not going to love you. Doesn't mean that she's still not going to fuck with you. Doesn't mean she's still not going to respect you. You just got to make sure that you're being way more on point than you've ever been. That's how you're going to keep her interested. You see what I'm saying?
For sure. I get that. I see what you're saying, but and also too, like I want her to have that excitement again. Like when I get home from work, like oh, you know, he's here. You know, like how do I keep that flame lit? Like keep her like not bored. You know, like interested. Like oh, I like this dude. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. It's like sometimes you have to change the fucking paradigm of the situation. What does that mean? That means that in order because this is the crazy part about having a long-term relationship with someone, and y'all are monogamous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have, for sure.
Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. But no, I'm joking with you. But the fact that
I'm not joking. I'm sorry for that nigga. Fuck out of here.
Because the thing is,
she was 15 when I got with her. I was 17.
Right.
And we kind of lost it together. You know what I mean? And we haven't really.
Right. So hold on.
From what I know, you know.
Right. So let me ask you this. So that other girl you fucked with, that was the only other chick you had sex with besides your girl?
No, there was another time, but she doesn't know about that.
Oh shit!
Oh, you see, yeah, you're done, bro.
She knows. Trust me.
No, she doesn't know. But I mean, she did shit too. You know, like maybe not to that degree, but like I felt like she disrespected me, so it was me getting back at her. You know?
See that, and then see there you go. That type of shit. You got to cut that shit out. You understand what I'm saying? See, the fact that you was with another chick before, another one besides this one, you have the mentality, oh, I was getting back at her because she just no. See, this is what you got to understand, right? What's gonna make your chick really, really be about you and really be on point with your shit and all that other stuff is that you have to be extremely on point to the point where she looks at you and says, I can never in a million years find another you, period. You understand what I'm saying? I could never in a million years have this type of experience with another man at all. You understand? Now, the fact that you've been with her for so long is good because it shows that you've been consistent. But those inconsistencies that happened, right, is putting a stain on your situation. So now what I'm saying from here on out, what you're going to do is you need to build back up that consistency for the next, like, let's say for the next 10 years you with this woman, you got to be super on point. So even if, let's say something happens where you meet another girl who you or randomly some other girl you're attracted to, whatever, and all that other stuff. Don't cheat on your girl.
Yeah.
Don't go behind her back. You understand what I'm saying? Don't lie and all that other stuff. You say to your girl, hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. There's this chick that I be seeing sometime at the gym. She be coming up and talking to me, and I'm thinking about doing some shit. And I'm bringing this to you because I want to be honest with you. The last time when I was with another girl, you know, it was some issues, and I don't want to go down that route. So I'm just being honest with you to let you know. Now, here's the thing: your girl might not necessarily like to hear that, but guess what's going to happen? She's going to respect the shit out you, though.
My girl's Mexican, bro. She'll fucking kill me if I tell her that.
See, this nigga. See, that's why you're going to lose, bro. That's why you're going to lose. Miles, you going to say it because I know.
No, I want to ask the caller something. Yeah. Caller.
Yeah.
You said that you want to keep the excitement. You want her to be excited when you come home and this, that, and the third. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We have a kid.
Okay. Listen. I have a question for you. Yeah. How excited are you about your own life?
Mm-hmm.
You know, right now I'm in the process of making myself better. You know, I'm trying to get a better job and exercise.
How excited are you about your own life?
Right now?
How excited are you about your own life?
How excited am I about my own life?
Okay. We're done. I gave you 3 chances. You are not excited about your own life. How do you expect your woman to be excited about you?
Damn.
I was going to answer the question.
No. If you have to think, then you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to think, then you're not fucking there, my friend.
Right. That's facts.
And I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to denigrate you and make you feel bad, but that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you ask me that question, hell yeah, I get to get on the internet, talk shit, make money, fucking take pictures. I love my life.
Mm-hmm.
I live downtown. I go on dates. I'm a fucking motherfucker. I love my fucking life, nigga. You crazy? I'm so grateful for every day I wake up. I got a big ass fucking smile on my face. I love everything about my life. Look at me. I don't have no fucking pause. I don't have no pause when somebody asks me that fucking question. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I asked you the question 3 times, and you said, "Wait, now?"
No,
well,
I'm happy about life. There's aspects of my life that I need to improve on. That's all. That's where I'm coming from.
Again. I don't care how you want to slice it, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
The point I'm trying to make to you is because. Truth be told, let's rewind. Understand that there are a lot more problems in your relationships than your woman being excited to see you when you get home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, all I did by asking you how you feel, or if you're excited about your own life, is exposing one more. That's all I did. Because the fact that you're inconsistent with your woman, the fact that you stepped out on your woman, the fact that you did something with another woman and didn't tell your woman, the fact that you're afraid of your fucking woman.
Right.
Yo, she's Mexican, bro. She'll kill me.
Right. Exactly.
You have crazy issues in your relationship, bro. And I would advise you, if you're really trying to fix your situation, to hit us up for coaching.
Right. That's facts. Because all that other extra shit when you started saying, I'm like, damn, bro. You see what I mean? Because
like what extra stuff?
No, because like we said, tell your girl the truth, and you're like, yo, I can't tell her the truth. That she gonna kill me.
She Mexican.
You see what I'm saying? If you got that attitude, how is she supposed to be excited about you?
He's like, yo, Holmes, her father's in the cartel. I can't say that.
Because think about it, caller. No, if you think about it, how's she supposed to be excited about you when you scared to tell her the truth?
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying? It's impossible. You understand that? Caller, right. Do you not understand? Okay. You got to understand, right? Her being excited about you comes with her being excited about being with a man, about being with a dude who's masculine, about being with a dude who's not afraid of her, about being with a dude who's going to lead her. That's what's going to make her excited. Understand this. This is, you know why in certain relationships, a woman calls her man daddy? You know why she says that?
I love hearing that.
You know why she says that, caller? Because she looks up to her man. Say that again?
Because he pipes her down?
No. It's because she looks up to him the same way she would look up to her father. You understand what I'm saying? She sees that man as someone that she can look up to, rely on, and just have that be enamored by. So what happens is that you can't be that guy if you're scared of her. You can't be that guy if you're scared to tell her the truth. You can't be that guy if you're inconsistent. Right. So also, the answer to your question is, because you're saying, well, how do I get her to want to keep things going and all this other stuff, right? And then based off of what you were saying, the stuff that you told us is the reason why she's not being that way, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because trust, I'm telling you, she loves you, but she's still not. It's like if I ask your girl, are you in love with your man? She probably pause.
Hey, just like you did.
Yeah, she'll probably say no.
This what I'm saying. See,
like you did. Like when I asked you if you were excited about your life, and you was like, Life now?
Right. Because that's what your girl would say. If I say, you in love with your man, she'd be like, you mean now? I'm telling you. That's what'll happen.
Straight up with.
See, he know what it is.
No, all jokes aside, bro. All jokes aside, yeah. I just, like I said, I want to be good. You know, you say being masculine, being a leader, being a daddy, like a dad, father figure type to her is like, okay, but like how? Okay, I understand that, but like, how do you do that?
But bro, this is the thing. This it's real simple.
Be honest with her and then talk to her.
It's real simple. I'm gonna say this. It's real. No, it's real simple. I'm gonna say this, and you got to hit us up for coaching if you want some more, bro. You understand what I'm saying? But one of the biggest things I tell you, and I'll leave you with this, is that in order to keep her, you gotta not be afraid to lose her.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
You might as well cash us up the coaching fee because
real. Send some of that cartel money to $ Miles in the game, nigga. I want some of that.
Facts. Because you know why we're saying that, and this is the thing. You got to understand. One of the things that's going to make her extremely attracted to you, respect you, want to fuck with you, and be enamored by you, and be all about you. Is understanding the fact that you stand on who the fuck you are, and that has nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Right now, you're scared of her. Right now, you're too worried about all this other shit, and that's the thing that makes her not respect you. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand, brother.
Yo, essay.
Yeah.
I can't tell my girl that I like another girl. She's gonna fucking kill me, essay.
Hi, brother. But call it, hit us up for coaching, man. We appreciate the call, my brother. K Zagan said he senses that her affection for him ain't there. Chances are she doesn't respect him because the trust is gone. Fast. I'm saying. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said, bro, she ain't gonna see you the same again.
Yeah, man. We need some of that Gus Fring money, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, yo, shout real quick. I watched Breaking Bad again. It's a really good show. However, Breaking Bad is a racist fucking show.
I mean, what show isn't a racist show? But go ahead.
Yeah, true. Because they named him Heisenberg, which is a Jewish name.
Mm-hmm.
And they killed off all the brown people in the fucking show.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that.
If you think about it, they murdered all of the brown people in the show. But anyway.
That's what they got to do. Let's go 718-559 and then 443. 718. What's popping? Who this?
718. Locario is me, Moses. I donated, man.
Oh shit, Moses going on.
What up, Moses?
Let's go. What's good?
Let my people go, man. What up?
Man, and you know, I'm out here just enjoying the membership, man. Just out here playing the numbers game, kicking girls to the right. I enjoy it. But here's the thing, right? Locario, let me ask you this question. With this video, what made you want to come out with it?
What are you talking about? This title?
Yeah, this title.
Because, man, the reason why is because there's so many guys that are on the edge of loserdom that we could probably help out, because, you know, I hate to see guys go down the path of nonsense, bro. Like it makes me sad, bro. Like, I be like, damn, like it's almost like this. It's like when you know something that another person doesn't know, and that person who doesn't know think they know, it's a travesty. Because now they're going in a direction that they don't need to go. That's not even real. You see what I'm saying? But Mose, what's your question? You got any more questions?
Yeah, but no. But all right, I was asking that. But here's the thing, right? Like what you're talking about, you basically talking about documentary stuff, man. Because here's the thing, right? If you look at guys who are red pills, red pill, blue pill, purple pill, rainbow pill, colors, whatever, right? Look at this. A lot of those losers, they come from them because they're watching them. But if you really watch their videos and you pay attention, remember you said looks don't matter, right? If you pay attention, those guys got muscles and a six pack. A lot of those guys are good looking, but why they on YouTube complaining about women?
Exactly.
Because what they're not on YouTube saying is that they are losers. Because guess what? Like one whatchamacallit, a red pill guy was like, yo, you got to get your muscles a six pack, man. But at the same time, he's complaining about women.
Right.
You understand? Because remember, Steve the Dean said it on a documentary. What did he say on the documentary? And I like Steve the Dean on Boss Fight. What did they say? They said, listen, you can be the good looking dude all you want. But if you don't got game to go along with that, it means nothing. Pretty much you just a Toys R Us toy to these women. You understand? Thanks for taking my call.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, Moses. He made a good point too. That's an excellent point, because you got these dudes out there who come on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is personal trainers and shit. You know, they got the muscles and the six pack and, you know, all of that crazy stuff. And, you know, with their shirts off all day, and they're like, yo, bro, we're going to teach you about this and that. And then they have all this, well, female nature, and a woman's going to, I'm like, but how? Like, I thought you just got to look a certain way and that's it, right? Like, so what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you talking about female nature. Like, you supposed to be getting all the bitches, right?
Exactly right. That's facts. So let's go to 559. 559. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's good? It's Daniel out of Central Cali. I donated.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
what's going
on? I've already talked to Miles before. I don't know if you remember, Miles. We talked about how, like, I used to get upset over, like, a woman being rude when she rejected me, but I'm glad you talked to me about that. I've gotten past that point. That was some bullshit, to be honest. Now that I'm looking back at it, but I'm at another point now where I'm trying to figure out how to deal with slumps, because right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm shooting like Ben Simmons, man. I'm out here shooting like Ben Simmons, and it doesn't affect me like keeping on going, but at a point, you know, it's about the numbers game. I know that for sure. But if like Jordan was shooting like 10 for 100 like over the past like 6 games, you start to kind of think like, damn, like maybe I am fucking up. And I know it's not on a woman, but I know it's something that I got to do. But basically, I'm just trying to get out of this slump, this mental slump, and the number slump too.
Right. Well, see, the first thing that I would say is to stop considering that you're in a slump, because you probably approach women with a mentality that you're in a slump.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
It's not a slump. It's just spaces in between when you find the women that's feeling you. That's all it is. It's just, you know, honestly, it's been times with me where I call up Locario, but like, yo, what's up with these chicks on these dating apps, man? It's been a minute since you know, and he's like, yo, that's the game, bro. It's the ebbs and flow of the game. That's what you always tell me. He be like, yo, that's the ebbs and flow of the game, my nigga. And then I just get right back to swiping and doing my thing. And then, you know, usually a couple of days later, I get a match, and then I get a date, and then it is what it is. Like, bro, it's all about patience. It's, you know, like, look, manhood, bro. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody's sorry for you. And you know, it's gonna be a number of chicks that's not feeling you or not interested or whatever it is. Circumstances don't work out, so you could get to date them or whatever it is, and you just got to deal with that, man. But as a man, nobody gives a fuck. You understand? And so when you understand that, you can't give too much of a fuck neither. You just got to focus on the grind and be patient.
Right.
But all the time, you need to be grateful, though. You need to be celebrating. You need to be enjoying your life. Because a lot of niggas, here's another reason why you probably not getting what you really want. Is because you think that fucking with bitches is gonna make your life better.
Right.
Fucking with bitches is not gonna make your life better, bro. Your life need to be good, and having a good life, you know, when you have a good life, fucking with bitches is a side effect.
Right.
You understand? Fucking with bitches is icing on the cake. It's a thing that happens as a result of being happy about your own life. Right now, you calling us up tomorrow, yo, man, you know, I understand it's a numbers game, but, you know, I'm just going through a slump right now. Man, what's going on? That's exactly how you walk up to a bitch. You be like, hey, what's going on?
Right.
I'm going through a slump right now, but maybe you could give me your number.
Right.
And she looking at you like, ugh.
Exactly.
You said, what'd you say? You want my number? Nigga, you sound like you're going through a slump. Get the fuck away from me. I got a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
understand? So it's your attitude, bro.
Right. And this why I really appreciate y'all, man, because back when I was on all that red pill shit, they probably would have sugarcoated that shit to me, but I appreciate that y'all get on people, bro, and like y'all, like even to the point of roasting, like I needed that shit, like that's probably how I sounded these bitches, to be honest. So I needed that, and it's weird because I have more success online than in real life. That's what I've noticed too.
Us too, nigga. Like, to be honest, like me too. Me too. I have way more success online than I have with approaching chicks in real life. I'll be honest. Like I just got curbed the other day in the supermarket. I told y'all about that shit. And she wasn't even like bad or nothing. She was just, you know what it was? She was wearing some sweatpants and her thong was showing. But she wasn't really that cute. But I saw the thong. I was like, damn, let me say something to this.
Right. But that's just the game, Pete, guys. You gotta understand that like the game is it's gonna be that way because it's supposed to be that way. It's natural. It's like the seasons. You understand what I'm saying? It's one of those things. It's like business. Sometimes business is up, then it's down, then it's like kind of midway, then it goes back up, and then you understand it's gonna flow that way. And understand. Always remember, you're dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like, you know, because you know, when you're dealing with like if you order some food from a store and the store is open and they got the food, they make the food, they bring the food to you, pay them. It's like simple, that makes sense, right? But you know, with women, you're dealing with feelings. And so based off of how they feel is how they're gonna respond and act. And so the thing is that part of it is that you have to stay consistent with who you are and what you're doing so that what happens is that they come back around to you when they're ready. That's why you tell a girl, hey, listen, here's my number. Give me a call when you're ready. Hit me back when you're ready to make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to, you see what I mean? Because they'll just be all over the place sometimes.
Caller. In the last 30 days, how many dates have you been on?
Last 30 days, let me see, 1, 2.
Okay. Now, if you ready for some roasting? Okay, you ungrateful motherfucker. You ungrateful. How I asked it because the nigga came on talking about, yo, man, I'm in a drought.
Right.
But you actually been on 2 dates in the last 30 days. You know how many niggas, if I asked them that question, would say 0, my nigga?
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say? And look, whether or not you smash is irrelevant. The fact is you're out here making things happen. The point I'm trying to get you to understand is to be grateful.
Right.
Be grateful. That's the part that's fucking you up.
Right.
Because if you were grateful, your attitude and your energy would be much different. And when you approach or when you hollering at these chicks on the dating app, it would be a whole different vibe with you. You understand? You're not really in a drought, bro. You're just ungrateful as fuck. That's all.
Right.
So take that. So take that energy and figure out how to fix it. I keep telling y'all, man, being grateful is the key, bro. Y'all gotta be grateful. You gotta love life. You gotta love yourself. You gotta be in a good fucking mood. What bitch wants to hang out with a nigga that's in a bad mood because he in a slump?
Right.
Why would a bitch want to hang out with you, bro? Think about that.
Yeah, don't nobody want to be around nobody that's down. That's real shit.
Come on, man. Yeah. This ain't rocket science. This ain't rocket science. The reason why you feel the way you do is because you being ungrateful. That's what your problem is, my nigga. It ain't about the slump. It ain't about the girls. It ain't about this. It ain't about that. You need to learn how to be grateful. That's what you need to do.
For sure. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna take that and run with it, man. I'm gonna keep shooting, man. And I'm gonna keep having amnesia off the last shots, like you told me, like the last time. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. I appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Peace, man. Take it easy. Be safe.
Appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's go to 443. 443 was popping. Who this?
What's going on, bro? This your boy Tank.
What up, bro? Did you donate?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, it ain't much, man. I'm just kind of tight right now, man. These last few callers, man. Miles, I need you to ask me that question, man.
What?
Ask me how much I love my life. I ain't going to hesitate, man.
Yeah, how excited are you about your life, caller?
Oh shit, I'm fucking ecstatic, man. I wake up every day, you know what I mean? I love the way I dress. I got the style I got, you feel me? I got a beautiful lady by my side. I got enough game to keep doing the shit that I want to do. I'm enjoying my youth as a fucking young man at the age of 25, man. I got my whole life ahead of me. I wake up every day striving to be better and knowing that I got enough time to make that shit happen, man. And that's what a lot of you guys got to realize, man.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. You see, think about that. My man is happy about his life, and he just so happens to have a lady by his side.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, man. And the thing is, I want to just let guys know, man, when you like the last caller, the guy that was like, oh man, she's Mexican, she's gonna kill me.
Right.
You thinking like that because your girl ain't looking up to you as a father figure, man.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had a woman and you can tell she's looking up to you as a leader?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She's ready to listen to you, ready to take instructions from you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, that shit is something that you can't buy, yo. It's something that you can't pay for, you feel me, to get an experience like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta have a level of game for a woman to even be able to acknowledge that shit, man, and just fall under your leadership, bro.
Right.
So that's what guys really gotta understand, man.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit, man. Oh, yo, we appreciate the call, my brother. All right, we're gonna holler at you, man.
Man, be safe out there, man.
Yeah. So guys, if you want to call up, call-in number is 516-387-1224. 516-387-1224 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, hit us up and let us know what's popping. So let's get to some of these questions real quick. So Chris, the player, said, part 1 and 2, I smashed the bitch and she hit me up to smash. But when I replied, she didn't respond. And the next time I tried to set something up, she told me she got her period and didn't give me and I don't see part 2. So you got to hit us up with part 2, Chris, so we can answer that correctly. You said, what does it take to be a dating coach? That's a good question. I mean, apparently you can just get on the internet and start talking shit. But if you want to be a good dating coach, a coach that actually, impacts lives and makes a difference, you have to know what the fuck you're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know what you're talking about. And meaning that the stuff that you're saying should be stuff that you've actually lived, experienced, and not things that you just heard. You understand what I'm saying? And also what happens is that you have to have a certain level of awareness to be able to understand people. You understand what I mean? Understand, and one of the things is that helps you understand people is understanding yourself. And what helps you understand yourself is actually being out there in the real world doing things.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So unfortunately, a lot of guys on the internet that just pop up, right? They're not really good coaches. You understand what I'm saying? So they can call themselves a coach. There's no entry or test that you have to do. But what you'll understand is, and this is the thing, what you understand is, and this goes for you guys who are out there looking for coaching, you have to vet your coaches. You understand what I'm saying? You got to vet everybody, right? Including us, and vet us. You know what I'm saying? Vet every fucking person, because remember, the person that's coaching you, you should utilize them so that you can actually become better. But if you're dealing with the person, right, who doesn't know what they're talking about, you understand what I'm saying? then it's going to fuck you up in the end. And this is a simple way to recognize or realize if a person knows what they're talking about. The more they're telling you to put in work on yourself, that means they know what they're talking about. The less they're focusing on that and they're focusing on other shit, then that means they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they're just trying to get you in your feels. You understand what I'm saying? They're trying to sell you hope.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So that's why a lot of times coaches who coach women, they do that. They basically bullshit the women because they get the women in their feels, and that's how they make their money.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Because even, you know, it's funny. I went on, I ran across Derek Jackson's YouTube page, and Derek Jackson's still making videos about the shit he'd been making videos about. And I'm like, that's interesting. But what I found interesting is that his views weren't the same how they used to be, but he's still getting a lot of views. I'm like, that's interesting that a person who's teaching you, these women, about relationships and all this other shit got caught out there being on some bullshit, and then they still listen. But the reason why they still listen is because they just want to feel something. They don't give a fuck about being better and nothing. They don't give a fuck about actually improving. They just want to listen to some bullshit so that they can feel better about themselves. Like, there's coaches on here right now, they got videos of them scared to go and approach women. And the niggas still listen to those niggas because they want to feel good. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? Like, the shit is right in front of your face and you still want to listen to the bullshit. This is what we're trying to do. And again, that goes back to being a fucking loser.
Right. There's a market for everything.
You understand what I'm saying?
For everything. So to answer the question, it really don't take shit to be a dating coach.
Right. Exactly.
If you want to be a good dating coach,
right.
You do like what Locario was saying. And another thing I would say, just on a practical level, is you have to be actually good at dating in your own life first. Right. Like, and you know, like what Locario said the other day on that Instagram live he did, where he was talking about how a lot of men only can because here's the thing, if you can only talk about negative experiences, then you can't be a dating coach.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? So you have to be at least good at dating where you have a decent, like you have as much good experiences as much as you have bad, or you at least have a few more good experiences than you have bad.
Right, exactly.
And I can honestly say that I have way more good experiences than I have bad. Every once in a while, I might have a not so desirable. I wouldn't even say bad because I'm there, so it can't be that bad.
Right.
But I would say not so desirable. Like one time I had a chick show up and she was wearing a fucking Gap sweater and in a ponytail and Ugg boots, looking like she just walked out of house. And I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Right.
So it wasn't that bad of an experience, but it was undesirable because she came dressed like she wasn't even fucking trying. Like she trying to disrespect the nigga. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. What I'm saying is your good experiences, to me, gotta outweigh your bad experiences. But all in all, you have to have a nice, well-rounded perspective of dating itself.
Exactly.
And then after all of that, you have to know how to articulate those experiences.
Exactly. Right.
Into usable information for other people.
Exactly. That's facts.
And then on top of that, this has to be done over a course of years. You understand? This is why we have the Bad Boy membership, because you see, you guys on a practical level, me and Locario, like these shows that we do for you guys, we've been having these conversations privately for years.
Exactly.
You understand? Where we talk about women. Back in the day when we did music, most of the music that we did was about bitches and how to deal with them and all this shit. Some of the best beats I ever done, truth be told, some of the best beats I ever done was when Locario came to me and was like, yo, I love this girl, man. I want to write a song for her.
Right, exactly. Facts. That's facts. Yo, I got some super simping songs out there that I did back in the days. What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
He used to hear my hottest beats and be like, yo, I need that. And then next week I hear him fucking talking about some bitch and I'm like, this nigga's in love again. Goddamn. But I say that to say that we've been doing this for years, guys. Years. So and we just put out the Bad Boy membership a couple years ago.
Facts.
So you got to understand how many years of experience and wisdom and information that we put together. Who else is telling you about a vetting process?
Right. Exactly. Right.
Nobody.
Exactly. And I'm like, yo, see, I always find this funny, right? Because you got guys like us who are in long-term relationships for years. You understand what I'm saying? That's one. Two, at the same time, we still out there fucking with other women. Right. Three, we're able to fuck with other women while we have other women at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? Like all of these different, every facet of what the fuck you trying to get, we got the shit.
We got it.
Did it.
Locario's married and he got a girl.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're trying to tell you guys. But Iceberg S has the formula for being a dating coach. She says, step 1, get no ass. Step 2, steal other people's stuff. And then step 3, repeat step 2. Facts. That's how you do it.
Locario, you do you know what I just realized? I realized we got to stay on here forever.
Right. Right.
There's no escaping this because the day that we say, we closing up shop, we retiring, we good, we done.
Right.
It's gonna be some little snot-nosed bitch ass nigga talking about, oh, so you gotta have a vetting process, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that bitch gotta earn everything she get from you, right?
Right.
And you gotta be on your purpose, right?
Right.
And you gotta have gratitude, right? And you gotta understand your identity. You know what I'm saying? Because this game shit is serious, my brother.
Right. And then they're gonna be like, yo, he's spitting that fire, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck looks, money, and status. And guess what, guys? Looks don't matter.
Right.
And it's gonna be like, oh, yo, this nigga spitting that real, son. Oh, man.
Right. Exactly.
I'm telling you. So we got to sit here forever now, Locario.
Exactly. Because you already know it's going they're going to do it. Like, oh, man. It's so funny. That's how the shit goes, people.
Oh, my God.
That's how the shit goes, man. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we got Chris to Plays part 2 question, but let's start it from the beginning. He says, I smashed a bitch and she hit me up to smash, but when I replied, she didn't respond. And the next time I tried to set something up, she told me she got a period and didn't give me an alternative date. And I don't want to hit her up again because I don't want to feel like I'm begging her. Should I toss her to the trash?
Charge.
Yeah, charge her ass, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I got to come up with a sound effect for charge.
Oh, yeah. You know, you do like that fucking, what's that shit that they be doing with the horses? Like, dun, 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 charge, that type of shit.
Yeah, that shit. Got to do that
shit. Oh, man. So it says, a woman and her boyfriend both work at my job. She flirts with me even right in front of. Why James always coming up with these things? A woman. Out of respect for him, I haven't put in my bid in, but I want to. How do I navigate the situation?
Stop fucking with bitches at your job.
James, bro. James always, hold on, I got to hit the button for James real quick.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Yo, James be always having this is James. He'd be like, yo, I was chilling at the bus stop, right? And there was a mom and her daughter, and they both looked at me and told me that they wanted to have me in their bed immediately. So my question is, what do I do the next time that happens? Because I was going to go, but then I had another appointment with these other twins down the street. Like, really? That's what I'm saying. Like, fam, stop, bro. You got to call in, James, because you be on that bullshit. So Miles, science can dictate chance. You don't believe in genetics? What? I knew it had to be King Leak.
It got to be King Leak.
I was like I looked at the question and then I looked at the person. I was like, yeah, that's King Leak. I was like, it had to be. King Leak, what are you talking about, man? King Leak, why you never call up, bro? Call up, man. Stop playing.
Call up. Yeah.
He says, how often do I have to keep approaching before I get one? Yes, bruh. First of all, let me tell you something, a lonely guy. You're never going to get a yes. You know why? Because you're a lonely guy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to listen, change your name first.
Right.
And then probably you'll actually get some shit popping.
Your language, if your language exposes you, then I wonder what your name does.
Exactly. Facts.
Right.
Like change your name and stop calling yourself a lonely guy. You understand? God damn it. So how do you respond to a girl that says, I'm giving her player vibe? She went off saying she worked too much and she don't got time to waste. I was just trying to fuck. Well, listen, you say, hey, listen, you know what? You're right. I mean, I am giving off player vibes because that's what I do. So listen, when you stop bullshitting, here's my card. Give me a call when you're ready to get this dick. And that's it. And you just keep it
Dick
pushing.
is a gift.
That's it.
If you be like, you could be like, oh, I'm giving off player vibe. Well, listen, you a grown ass woman. I'm a grown ass man. When you ready to come play with me,
exactly.
You hit me up. You give me a call, and I'll show you how the game works.
Exactly. Facts. That's it. You gotta let these chicks, give them that space to choose. Be like, look, man, like, because that's the thing. That's all I was saying to the other caller is that you gotta be not afraid to tell him to go. You understand what I'm saying? So you leave the door open, but you be like, yo, you could leave. You could go. I don't need to, like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm not stressing off the shit. I'm letting you know what it is. And when you come to your senses, come through. That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. It says, Locario, why do you go on dates if you don't need to? Well, you don't need to do anything you don't want to do in life. What I'm saying is this, is that you go on dates if you're trying to feel out the woman. You understand? Because what it is that the date is the thing that's going to show the chick, right, that she has to be of some sort of value for you to want to even continue dealing with her, right? Because even if you do a FaceTime situation, right? Let's say you meet a girl on Tinder and you FaceTime her and you tell her to come to your crib. She still had to go through the FaceTime.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? She started to go through a process before you chose to take it any further. You see what I'm saying? So all it is just like this little, thing that you put her through so that she knows that, hey, look, you gotta show me something. You feel what I'm saying? Before I can give you this next step.
But if he asked me the question, my answer would be because I like to go on dates.
Facts.
Like I like drink dates. I like it. You know what I'm saying? The place where I bring chicks usually, I like being there. I go there by myself from time to time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So what? Like, again, like we tell you guys, you got to do what you like to do and bring the girl along.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And, getting to spend time with the girl to feel her out, to see if she deserves the gift is a bonus. But I'm really just having a good time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So this question says, how do you keep controversial topics from going left while on dates?
What?
Well, this is the thing. Remember, you're the one that's supposed to know how to control the dynamic of the conversations. You see what I'm saying? Like, see, if you guys are on a date and you're doing it right, what you would do is that you're creating the type of environment and reality that you want to happen within that time frame. Right. So when I'm talking to the girl, right, even if I was to say something controversial, what I'm saying is still under the situation of how I want things to go. So I could say some controversial shit or bring up some topic or whatever, but I still have control over myself and how I want the interaction to go. You see what I'm saying?
And in addition, it's like you said the other day, Locario, which was a very good show, by the way, when you were saying that resistance equals disinterest.
Right, exactly.
Let me tell you something. I've been in situations where a girl, she'll start off the conversation acting like she believe in one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the fucking conversation, she's well, I can see how that will work.
Exactly right. I could probably see myself doing that though. Like that's
really, let me tell you something, guys. If you on a date and you say some shit like, yeah, hell yeah, I listen to R. Kelly music. And then the bitch start going off, R. Kelly, how could you listen to that monster's music? And he's a pedophile and he molested, blah, 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 blah. She don't like you.
Exactly.
She don't like you.
Exactly.
You on a date and you be like, damn, Will Smith was a dickhead for smacking Chris Rock. Mm-hmm. And she goes, nah, he was just defending his wife. And you don't know what you're talking about because she don't like you.
Exactly.
You understand? Because when a woman is feeling you, she wants to agree with you.
Exactly.
And even when they don't agree with you, they'll be like, well, you know, I kind of don't agree, but I guess we could agree to disagree.
Right. Exactly. She's like, I see what you're saying, but blah, 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 blah.
Because a chick knows that if she start acting crazy and controversial, it might end the date.
Exactly.
If you have a fucking spine about you, because a lot of y'all niggas, y'all let the controversial shit escalate and you just fall. You go, okay, well, you know, I guess I could throw away all my R. Kelly CDs.
Right.
and then you still might get to make out with her or something, but in the back of her mind, she don't respect you no more.
Right.
I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Now I was gonna say it's like if you went on a date with a vegetarian and you was like, yo, let's go get a burger. She should be like, okay. That's how it is. When women like you, they acquiesce to your shit. I'm telling you.
Bro, I told y'all I was out on a date with the chick. And she was like, I was talking to her about drinks, you know, oh, hey, you know, what do you want to drink? And she was like, I don't drink like that.
Right.
And I'm like, look at God. Because what do these bitches be saying on these dating apps?
Right.
Oh, I don't drink. Or even when you ask them out for a coffee date, you know, let's meet for coffee or let's meet at Starbucks. Oh, I don't drink coffee. They don't like you.
Exactly. That's all I mean. They don't like you.
You understand? Because I'm on a date with a chick at a bar.
Right.
And she's like, you know, I don't drink like that. And I'm thinking to myself, but according to the logic of all these other chicks, you don't even be sitting here.
Right.
But you're sitting here though. Because you know that bars serve non-alcoholic beverages.
Exactly.
None of that matters anyway, because her number one focus is to be here with me.
Right.
You understand? So when the conversation gets too controversial, or when she don't do what you do, or she don't agree with the situation, she don't like you.
Exactly. It's that simple.
Locario said it so perfectly the other day. Resistance equals disinterest.
Exactly. That's facts.
Acting all funny and everything is an issue and a problem, she don't fucking like you. It's time for you to charge it. Charge the situation to the fucking game. Just hey, really? Okay, what? You know what? It was nice. You have a good night. I'll see you later.
Because you know what it is? When a woman likes you, or I should say this, when a woman wants you, right? She's gonna, even if, like, let's say you say something or you do something that she may not necessarily agree with, she's gonna try to find something in it that she likes to agree with.
Exactly.
It's like if you when you guys are horny and shit, right? You might be at the club, it's 2 a.m, 3 a.m, and you really want the dime or whatever, right? But you see the girl, she's like maybe a 5.5, 6, right? And you say, man, I want to fuck though. Like, she got a nice ass though. Like you find something about her so that you can fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Something about her to like so you can fuck, right? Because you want to fuck bad. So when the woman wants you bad, she's going to find something, some way, somehow to be on your good side, agree with you, do the thing you want to do, whatever the fuck it's called. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever they're like, oh, well, I don't do that and I'm not like that and blah, 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 and I don't want to make this happen, she don't like you.
Exactly. Like, let me tell you how the conversation gonna go if she like you, right? You gonna say, you know, I still love R. Kelly's music.
Right.
And she gonna be like, that fucking pedophile nigga, I can't stand him. But you know, they played I Believe I Could Fly at all my graduations.
Right, exactly.
So that song stuck with me. You know, we could at least agree on that. I love I Believe I Could Fly. It's such an inspirational song. Monster and a molester, and I don't like him.
Right.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, the date is still cool. But when she fly off the handle, he's a monster, he's a molester. R. Kelly should be under the jail, and fuck this. And I don't. And then she start raising her voice, and she don't like you.
Exactly.
Period. Because you see what he said. Keep conversation, controversial topics from going left. That's the bitch. She. Let me tell you what happened. It's not the controversial topic.
Right.
Why she went left. She was just trying to find a reason to go left because she don't like you. Period.
Facts. That's real shit. That's real shit. Oh, let me take a call real quick. We're going to 734. 734. What's going on? What's popping, my brother? Did you donate?
Yeah, I did, bro.
Appreciate it.
I got a quick question. I'm see if I can figure out the problem I'm having. I've been doing my like five say hello to 5 women a day or whatever, doing that shit. Cause I just got out of a relationship, and with some chicks, it's like I've actually gotten a couple numbers, but it's like when I have an excuse to talk to them, like other than just walking up to them and blatantly just saying like, "Hey, how are you doing?" or whatever. It's like if I'm walking down the store or somewhere, like walking down the street, and a chick comes my way, I have no problem saying something to her. But if I had to, like, say cross the street or something like that and go say something to her, or it's in a context where like I'm in a store that's really quiet or whatever, and she's over there in the women's section, it's like I gotta go up to her in the women's section to say something to her. Those are the situations where I get nervous. Whereas I'm not nervous if I'm already like if I'm just placed in a situation. If you get what I'm saying.
So why do you get nervous in those type of situations for?
I really don't know. It just feels like it's like more of a blatantly obvious, like I don't know. It feels different than, as like I said, if I'm going through the drops, like I just got a girl number earlier today when I was at McDonald's, and she was in the car across from me. I just said something to her, and those situations I'm cool with. But if like I see a chick and I have to like physically go after her or whatever, or she's walking fast, I just feel like I don't know. It just feels weird doing that. It feels like you're thirsty or something like I don't know, bro.
See that's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. You said, "Oh, it feels like it's blatantly obvious. It feels like I'm thirsty. It feels." So the issue is that you don't feel comfortable doing it because you feel like there's something wrong with doing that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why you have that feeling. You see what I mean? Because but then also what's going to happen is that that's also going to affect the other situations when you're approaching women, because what you're essentially saying is that at the end of the day, you still have some sort of issue with approaching women. You see what I'm saying? Period.
Right.
So that's the thing, and that's going to affect. That's going to affect, all the other things that you got going on when it comes to dealing with women. Because now you're going to probably feel like there's an issue with, being sexual and being extremely flirtatious when you meet up with the girl, because you're gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to look thirsty." You see what I'm saying? So you got to get that out your head. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. And I think it's a little bit because I used to try to do public speaking and shit like that. I had a public speaking class, but I actually had like I was social like amongst my friends and stuff like that. I always have been, and I even go out and shit like that sometimes. But when it comes to like a situation where if it was a chick by herself in a store, some shit like that, like at a dollar store,
right?
And she could be the same chick, I could go say some shit to her and not feel nothing about it. But if you put her in like a store or somewhere where it's like a lot of people, then it just feels way different.
No, wait. So caller. So tell me. So when you see a woman in a grocery store and there's a lot of people in the grocery store, how does that make you feel?
Depending on how she looks. If she looks, I want to go talk to her. If she looks good, I want to talk to her.
You're actually answering me. You're actually answering me. You don't even get it. I'm making fun of you right now, my nigga. I'm making fun of you right now because you're focused on your feelings.
Right.
I need you to focus on what you want. When you see a woman that you're attracted to, what do you want, sir?
Should get her number and try to close it out.
Okay. First of all, you should be looking to give her your number so she could call you, so you could set up are you trying to go out on a date or are you trying to just fuck?
Shit, I don't like this dibble and dabble. I'm kind of done with that shit, but so I want to at least know a little bit about her, fill her personality out a little bit. You don't got to be a date.
You want to go out on a date, or you just want to fuck?
I'd rather just fuck if I knew how she was.
If you knew how she was, what does that mean?
Makes sense.
What does that mean?
Like I want to get like a feel out for like the type of chick I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a guy who
So how do you plan to do that? How do you get the feel out for the type of chick you're dealing with? How do you plan to do that?
I don't know, bro. It sounds like it's some woo woo shit, but it's like I just get a feeling like I like listen to her talk or whatever.
Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this because so you're saying based off of the feeling you get from the woman, that'll determine whether or not you want to fuck, like now or later. Is that what
it's like? I met a chick, and we got to talking, and you know, I come off as like, I wasn't really like tripping about shit she was saying, because honestly, I wasn't really that interested in her. She was more interested in me than I was in her. But she just got to tell me about like how she smoked and drank, and it's like did drugs and shit. And I was like, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. So it's like, even though she looked good, that kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just fuck just because she looks good and that's it. You know, like yeah, those things kind of ruined it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're saying like based off of like the vibe you get from the chick and what she does and what she talks about, you either turned off or you turned on. You're like turned on or turned off by it. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Okay, I thought you meant that. I thought you meant that you had to like sort of see if this girl is a hoe or not, and that'll make you determine whether or not you want to fuck her. That's what I thought you were saying.
No. I was saying as far as like more of a health standpoint, like or drama standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit like that. I'm having trouble trying to figure that shit out too, bro. Like. Because I talked to a bunch of girls, but like I said, it's not necessarily it's the girls that I want, like I see and I want them. It's the girls that come to me that I'm passing by and then like I just have an excuse to talk to them, or it's easy for me, like it's right in front of me and shit.
Right. Well, the thing is, but you got to. But that's what I'm saying. You got to get out of that thought process of saying, well, I can't talk to her now because she's, you know, there's people there. Or I can't talk to her now because she's in the, you know, the bra section of the store or whatever. You understand? You got to be able to do it whenever, wherever, however. You understand what I'm saying? You got to, because what you're doing is you're putting limits on your own mind of how you can go about this. And then what happens is that you're also going to be putting limits on how you're going to interact with women. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's one thing to have a standard, but it's another thing to have limits on your situation. Because then now you're gonna be like, what if you see a chick that's like a bad chick who you think is your type physically, but now you're like, well, she's standing over there and there's all those people over there, so I'm not gonna talk to her. Now you're not gonna talk to her because of that. That's gonna be stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's happened more often than not, bro.
Really. Exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. So you got to get out your own way, bro. Get out your own way. That's all. That's your problem. You just got to get out of your own way. Like I would say this. I would say the next times that you run across those situations, that's when you should definitely go and approach. So if you're like, damn, there's all those people around, go and approach her. If you're like, oh, she's in this section and you know it's gonna seem weird. Anytime you feel like it seems weird, that's when you need to go and approach. You understand what I'm saying? When it seems like the most uncomfortable, that's when you need to go and approach. You see what I'm saying? Because what's going to happen is, I'm already telling you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to laugh at yourself for wasting so much fucking time. You understand? You're going to be like, I was not approaching women because of this bullshit. Like, this is stupid. You understand that? That's why you got to go do it.
Okay.
All right.
Another thing, bro, if you mind me asking, it's like sometimes I've had girls tell me they like the shit that I say to them, but those are the girls I really don't really give a fuck about, like the outcome of the situation. And it's like, I just say what's on my mind. But with a chick that I'm like super attracted to, like the other week, that shit was actually embarrassing, bro. Like I was talking, but I was like rambling on, or I was just saying shit that was like not even why I was really trying to talk to her. Like I went up to her because I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go up to her and say whatever come across my mind or whatever. And then y'all go rusty for this shit. But I asked her, because I was looking at her, she called me looking at her. So I just asked her if she went to the same school as me or whatever. But I was just trying to see her reaction. And she kind of looked like smirked, like as if that's not why I was coming up to her.
Right. Well, see, again.
Because I was swinging.
See, that's another problem, bro. You just said the chicks that you're like, whatever about, you're cool. But then the girls that you're really feeling, then you all over the place. You see what I'm saying?
90 seconds.
And understand all of that is coming from your own. That's coming from you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got to get out your own way.
Caller, how old are you?
20.
20.
That's why
we spoke to him a few times already. You ain't the dude where your pops passed when you was younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was my cousin. Me and my cousin both called.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You kind of sound like him a little bit. But yeah, I mean, bro, you're young, bro. You just need more experience under your belt. What I need you to stop doing is stop thinking so much and just focus on what you really want. And another thing too, as you gain more experience, what's going to start to happen is you're going to start to find out exactly what you need to know about a woman to see if you need to fuck her or to see if you want to have sex with her. You understand? So keep talking to women and keep taking notes mentally, because you don't really know. Like we asked you, how do you get to know a chick to see if you're trying to smash? You have to figure out what's important to you to decide if you want to smash. And once you figure that out, then you're going to come up with different ways to have a conversation with a woman to find those things out to see if it makes sense for y'all to smash. So like the girl did drugs and smoked and shit, maybe you might want to ask a chick, so you be getting down, you smoke weed, was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, so cool. So you don't smoke weed. So that's one thing. And then you might say, do you get enough sleep? Or okay, cool. That's another thing. Do you drink enough water? All right, that's another thing. Well, I think we should meet up, Thursday night at my crib so we can smash. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Like whatever. I don't know exactly how it's gonna go, but the point I'm trying to make is, the more you talk to women, is the more you're gonna find out more about yourself, and then you're gonna find out how to maneuver the conversation to find out what you need to find out, so you know if the woman deserves the gift.
Right. Facts.
Dick is a gift.
So when it comes to talking to a chick that's like you're highly attracted to, how do you get rid of it?
It doesn't matter. Stop treating chicks different, bro. Stop doing that. That's another thing you got to stop doing. All of them is the fucking same, my nigga. Stop treating them different.
And again, this is why I said earlier with the other caller, the problem is y'all scared to lose the woman.
Yeah.
Which in turn makes you act a certain way, which ironically makes you lose her anyway. You see what I'm saying? So when you're asking the question, if you see a chick that's bad or, she's hotter and or whatever, remember, that's coming from your desire to want to have her because you see so much value in her. And then you think that getting her is going to make something even, your situation better. So what happens is that you put so much value on it that there's so much pressure on yourself to make it happen because you want that thing so bad. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
And so
I got you.
Right. So that's the issue. So the same way where you could just approach a random girl and talk to her and, if she's like average looking, you're like, yeah, I'm cool, whatever. You got to have that same energy, even if the chick is bad. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have the same fucking energy. You see what I'm saying? The same exact shit.
Caller, let me ask you a question. Do you know this? You know this thing called the game that we talk about? Are you aware of the game? Yes or no? Just yes or no, bro. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, next question. Who is the game about? And I'm gonna give you a multiple choice answer. Is the game about Miles and Locario? Is the game about women? Or is the game about you? A, B, or C? Just say A, B, or C.
C.
Thank you. There we go.
With y'all niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna start giving y'all multiple choice so y'all can just pick one, because y'all niggas be explaining everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta see, because I grew up in a small town, and it was right across the street from Las Vegas, and so there was a lot of sand and it was very sunny, so that's why I don't get no bitches. Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Stop explaining. I'm gonna start giving y'all multiple choice from now on.
See, the thing is, you got to understand this, right? I was listening to my mentor Anthony DeMello. He said that he used this example of, he said the archer, whose who's not a good archer has two targets, right? So when an archer, when they're pointing the bow and arrow to the target, all that you should think about is the bow hitting the fucking, that bullseye. You understand what I'm saying? Right? I mean, or the arrow hitting the bullseye, right? Now, what happens is that when you're just trying to hit the bullseye, that's all you're doing. But then once somebody says, hey, if you hit the bullseye, you're going to get $1,000, right? Now you have two targets. It's the bullseye and the $1,000. So now what happens is that when you're trying to hit the bullseye, now you're nervous. Why? Because you want the $1,000. But before you wasn't nervous because all you was doing was hitting the bullseye. And you was just chilling and being a motherfucker hitting the bullseye. So what you were doing was that you was hitting the bullseye by just talking to women. Now that you want the girl, this hot bitch, I'm nervous to talk to now. I don't know what to do because you have two targets instead of one. You understand what I'm saying? So what it is that the only thing you should focus on is hollering at the chick and doing what you do.
Right. Don't worry about how she look, bro.
Right. Everything else outside of that is bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's going to cause you to act a certain way because now you have all this pressure because you want this specific outcome.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the issue.
See, and don't get us wrong. I'm not saying, the way a woman looks don't mean nothing. Of course, like we all want to talk to women that we're attracted to. But what I'm saying is once you say to yourself, oh, I find her attractive, leave it right there. Leave it right there. You understand what I'm saying? So whether she is a woman that is, high on your list of attractiveness or she's low on your list of attractiveness, all she has to do is make the list.
Right.
You understand? And you talk to them all the same way. All you got to do is decide, is she attractive or not? Like that scale of 1 to 10 shit, don't worry about that.
Right.
Because for a woman to be a 10, she got to be breaking off a nigga some bread or bringing some type of value or benefit to my life. I can't give a bitch no 10 and I don't even know her. I can't give a bitch a 10 just based on her looks. That's dumb nigga shit to me.
Right.
So the only thing you got to do is say, make it, try to make it like a binary thing, like ones and zeros or yes or no, left or right. Is she attractive? Go talk to her. If I'm not attracted, don't talk to her. As long as I'm attracted to her, talk to her. Right. Oh, her ass is fat. Her titties is big. She pretty. She got light eyes and she got long hair. She got weave. I don't give a fuck. Am I attracted? Yes or no? Okay, yes, talk to her. Am I attracted? No, don't talk to her.
Right.
Try to bring your brain to that type of situation where you're more robotic where you're more, objective about it. Because y'all young niggas, she looked like shorty that I saw on Instagram the other day. I'm gonna have to approach her a little different than the other bitches, bro, because she's so bad. Oh my God. What y'all sound like? What the fuck y'all sound like? You ain't even hear this bitch talk. She can sound dumber than Cardi B.
Right.
You can open her fucking mouth and sound dumber than Cardi B, and you over there thinking about marriage already.
Right.
Damn, bro, look at her. She wifey material, bro, because she's so bad. She got a fatty. She's so pretty. Rah, rah, rah. Y'all niggas sound dumb.
Right.
Am I attracted to her? Yes, I'm going to talk to her. Am I attracted to her? No, I'm not going to talk to her. Right. That's it.
That's it. And you talk to them the same fucking way.
I'll tell y'all one thing about the situation, like something I didn't tell y'all. I used to have a stutter, like during like public speaking and stuff like that. And with certain girls, it comes out, and then certain girls, it doesn't come out. So that's what I guess I've been trying to figure out too.
And ain't nobody sorry for you, nigga. Nope. And we ain't sorry. I grew up with a stuttering problem too, nigga. Ain't just follow the same fucking rules we just told you. It don't matter. It don't matter. And another thing that's going to happen too is the more you talk to bitches is the less you going to stutter. How about that? So nothing changes.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying with y'all niggas? Y'all always trying to come up with some fucking excuse. The game don't change. The game don't fucking change based on your excuses and what you think is this and it don't matter. I had a stuttering problem too. I used to this fucking vein in the side of my neck used to fucking get fucking muscular, like I was gonna fucking pass out because the words couldn't come out of my mouth when I was trying to talk to people, and not even like strangers, like people in my fucking family,
right?
People that I knew, my friends at school. I'm like, and the vein in my neck is fucking popping out because I was stuttering so bad. You understand? So you have no excuse, bro. You got to put in the fucking work. Get the experience under your belt and go holler at the chicks you trying to holler at. Get what you want out of this life, bro. You understand me?
Right.
All right, my brother. Appreciate the call, man. I'm a holla. Peace. All right. So let's get through a few more of these questions real quick, and then we're going to head up out of here. All right, so where is he at again? Okay, it says there's a girl I went on a date with, but I ain't feeling her relationship wise, but I want to smash. How can I get her to come over and smash, even though she said I'll let you know? Bruh, charge that. She ain't feeling you, bruh. It's over.
Yeah, I don't want a relationship with her, nigga. She don't want nothing from you neither. when a bitch say I let you know.
Mm-hmm. That she ain't gonna let you know. So you gotta,
yeah, right. When people say, I'm gonna call you,
right? They ain't gonna do it. Oh man. All right. So it says, is it natural to lose close friends and family once you understand yourself and put yourself first all the time?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely gonna happen.
That's pretty much what happens as you start to grow into your own identity.
Right.
And that's what's supposed to happen. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. That's facts. That's facts. You said, can a woman love unconditionally? Yes, absolutely. Don't let these red pill niggas fool you. Talking about, a woman can only love you if you do this, and their love is conditional on how much money you got or some stupid shit. Like, no. Nah, nigga. Y'all never had a woman really fuck with you. That's why y'all don't understand that shit. You understand? It's crazy. You said, how do you satisfy a woman outside of the bedroom? Oh man, that's crazy, bro. You have to step up your non-sexual game, bro. You know what I mean?
And guys, I'm gonna say it again. The best way to invest in a woman is to invest in yourself.
Facts. So hit us up with that coaching.
Yeah, hit us up with the coaching. I mean, again, you asking the question how to satisfy a woman outside the bedroom. And my question to you would be, how satisfied are you with your life outside the bedroom?
Right, exactly.
Understand? The game is about you, guys. Don't y'all? Like I said, we're gonna be here forever, so it's all good.
They'll get it one day. They'll get it one day. So I'm eating a glass of Kool-Aid, eating a glass of Kool-Aid, nigga, and my girl is out buying money.
What? They trolling. I walk in the kitchen and her sister's there naked. Drinking. He's 27. I'm about to turn 18 last summer. What do I do? Oh, this nigga, he making fun of homie. He making fun of James S. He making fun of James S. That's what he's doing. Shout out to this nigga. That's funny. That's funny.
That's so funny as that shit. Oh man, there's a nigga on TikTok that I'll be watching who do that type of shit sometimes. Like he'll like call people and leave messages that don't make no sense. It's just like that. I'm eating a glass of Kool-Aid and buying money. Hilarious. Oh man. All right, people. That's the end of the questions.
Yo, do you realize how much we care? Because we kept reading the shit.
Exactly.
I was still waiting for a real fucking question from this nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, maybe this guy needs help.
Oh my god!
No, but that's hilarious though. Shout out to
that's funny. That's funny. All right, so I think we done. Anything else, Miles, you want to say before we wrap this up?
Make sure y'all check us out on at 12 noon on Sunday for the Real Game No Theory podcast.
Yes, sir.
And all this and all that. And yeah, man, that's about it, man. Shout out to everybody for hanging out with us in the chat. I mean, make sure for those that, was watching the show, if you enjoyed the show, please go to the top of the chat, click one of those donate links and donate, man. Show some love, man. Show some love, man. We gave a lot of beautiful game in this show.
Exactly.
We talked really good shit, and I'm sure we helped out a lot of you guys, man. So show some love, man. Go to $Miles in the game and show some love. All right.
And shout out to Caleb Bailey with the $20 donation. Shout out to ADJ for the donation. Shout out to James for the $5 donation, and also shout out to somebody sent the $25 donation. Let me get their name right. Shout out to Dasan for the $20 donation. Appreciate all y'all. Shout out to whoever sent the $100 donation. Shout out to y'all.
That was Lorenzo with the $100 donation. Daniel with the $10 donation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to them, man.
Right. Shout out to Jacob for the donation too. Appreciate you, bro.
I think somebody hit the PayPal too. I was looking at PayPal. Dasan hit the PayPal. Dasan hit the PayPal $25 donation. So appreciate y'all.
Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, because right now we have the program how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. Make sure you get that shit cracking right now. And I'm telling you, we got a lot of shit on the membership, man. Because before that, we had 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male. You feel what I'm saying? We also have same day lay, how to sleep with her on the first day you meet. So y'all got to get this shit. How to increase your sex appeal. All that's on there. How to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it. You feel what I'm saying? Also, how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. Man, all of that shit is there. Advanced online game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. So it's all of this stuff is on the Bad Boy membership and much, much more. So make sure that you guys get it and don't be goofy like this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And be one of these losers out here not stepping up your game. You feel me? So make sure you guys get that shit cracking. And that's pretty much it, guys. We're out of here. Relations. All right, people, we out. Peace. We gone.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.